The next thing to talk about is that both platforms, iOS and Android, prefer native apps. So, as most of you know, there are native apps. So, for example, Android apps made with Java and using the Android SDK, or iOS apps made in Xcode using Swift or Objective-C. And finally, there are the hybrid or cross-platform apps made with frameworks like Appcelerator or Xamarin or PhoneGap, etc. So basically using non-native tools, but the advantage is that you can create an app that can be deployed both onto the Android and the iOS App Store. Now, students ask us this question a lot. Why should I learn to create native apps? Why don't I just make one app that can be deployed on both app stores, saving me time and money? Well, those are some of the pros of developing hybrid apps. But on the other hand, the cons are that you will usually get inferior user experience. If you've been on the app design course, you will hear us stress about how important it is to understand what optimal user experience is like on your platform. So, for example, on Android, it's common to use these menu drawers or hamburger menus, whereas on iOS, the default should be a tab bar. So there's a lot of subtleties in the user experience that makes an app feel native, and it does matter. Now, in this case, another reason why not to develop a hybrid app or a cross-platform app is that both app stores, the Google Play and the iOS App Store, prefer featuring native apps. So looking back at the data in the last 3 or 4 years, if you look at the featured apps, the vast majority are native apps. And this might be one of the factors that will sway you away from cross-platform options. Now, of course, having said that, there are some really great tools being developed currently, and React Native is one of those really exciting things and definitely worth checking out. But from an app marketing point of view, it's far easier for you to try and pitch Apple or Google on a native app than a cross-platform app written in JavaScript, for example.